the American Dream Atlanta, a city known for its southern hospitality, one of the world's busiest airports, and the incredible food. Today we're going to take you all across town to show you the real estate, lifestyles, and culture of this diverse city. You're going to hear from award-winning real estate professionals showing you the cool stories of our neighborhoods. I'm your host, Molly Morris, and this is American Dream Atlanta.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
I'm Christy Carter, and I'm your host for American Dream TV. Welcome to Atlanta. I grew up in Atlanta, and I know so many wonderful stories of businesses that have started here. We have Coca-Cola, Chick-fil-A, Home Depot, and who can forget the wonderful comeback stories like the Atlanta Braves and Gone with the Wind. Just like today with the rain, we don't let anything slow us down, and I can't wait to share with you with somebody who has her own comeback story. We're at the east side of Atlanta at Grant Park Market, and we're getting ready to meet Stephanie Stuckey and hear about her comeback story. Let's go inside. Today, we have somebody who has their own comeback story. Stephanie Stuckey with Stuckey's.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
I wanted to know a little bit about your history. Tell us about the history of your family and how y'all got started.
Stuckey's was founded in 1937 by my grandfather as a roadside pecan stand. And from those very humble origins, he grew it into, at its peak in the 1970s, a national brand. We had 368 stores in 40 states. We were known mostly for our pecan log rolls, but he sold the company a year before I was born. It was out of our family hands for decades, sadly declined under outside corporate ownership. And I had the completely unexpected opportunity at age 53, 3 years ago, to buy the company. It's now back in our family hands, and we're making a comeback.
So tell me a little bit about how y'all even got started with the pecan roll.
It's a really cool story. My grandfather was selling pecans and was trying to get traffic to pull over, and he had a brainstorm, and he decided, what if I made candy? He ran the mile to his house, interrupted my grandmother's bridge game, and said, Ethel, we need to make candy, which was great, except my grandmother did not know how to make candy. So she looked around the bridge club and said, does anyone know how to make candy? Those ladies went in the kitchen and they started making praline and gophers and brittle, and then they came up with the concoction for the pecan log roll.
So you already had a community surrounding you all,
yes,
and creating your products.
100%. It's all about community, and pecans are the only snack nut native to our country. And Georgia's the #1 state for pecan production. So it's very much about local community, buying from the farmers that we know personally.
Mm-hmm.
That connection to where your food comes from is at the core of everything we do.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about how you all go from collecting the pecans to creating the candies.
Yeah, so we have a shelling plant, and we process them. So we bathe the pecans. It's almost like a spa day. It enables them to plump up inside the nut. So the meat plumps, so when you crack it, it's moist and it's less likely to break. And then we take it through a dehumidifier to get all the moisture out so it'll stay fresh. And then it goes over to our candy plant side where we roast them and coat them. And so we have all these flavors. There's honey roasted, there's sea salt, there's maple, and there's kettle glaze. So all that processing is on the candy side.
And I've noticed that you all have some that are like chocolate covered.
Yes. That's one of my favorites. That is what we call a gopher. A lot of people know them as turtles. We call them gophers for trademark reasons. But they are coated in caramel and chocolate with pecans at the bottom.
So Stephanie, I love everything that you stand for and everything you've done, and that is one reason, aside from the fact that I love your products, that I give this to my clients, and I want to encourage other people to look up Stuckey's and buy their products, support their small business, help them make this amazing comeback. We all love comeback stories, and give some of their items to your friends and family too.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're growing this business one customer at a time.
That's right. Thank you for joining us today to hear about Stephanie Stuckey's story and how she is having a comeback and how Atlanta is a fantastic place to start a business. I'm Christy Scally Carter. Join us next time. I'm your host for American Dream.
Welcome. I'm Bev Knight, and I'm the host of American Dream TV's Selling Atlanta. As always, my focus is on Lake Lanier. This lake is a great retirement destination, and I'm going to tell you why. Lanier is the largest lake in Georgia, less than an hour from Atlanta. It has virtually everything a big city has, minus the traffic. Because you're on a fantastic lake, there's fishing, skiing, boating, and swimming right outside your back door. Plus, you can't beat a day on the lake with the grandkids. They love it here. I know this firsthand. It's no wonder senior adult communities are springing up all around this area. This huge neighborhood is called Crestwind on Lanier. Some people retire to smaller homes that are easier to maintain. Some people retire to their dream homes, and this is one of those. When I come out of my cove by boat, this is the house I see. For me, it was love at first sight, and everything about this home is special. The front door is one of my favorite features. It's clearly one of a kind. They collaborated with a local artist to create a door, very special door, that reflected the log cabin and the lake vibe. Let's go in. There's so many neat pieces in this house, and this is one of my favorites. They commissioned a California artist to do a rendition of this house. It took him so long to do it, he said he's never gonna do another one. So it's that unique. I love it though, don't you? Check out this family room. The fireplace, the ceilings, the floors, the finishes. Everywhere you look, it's just wow. Everything is one of a kind. But the thing that always sets a lake home apart is the view. And this view is just dazzling. Imagine the parties on this deck. I have some lake friends that could really get their money's worth out of this bar. I couldn't begin to list the features in this magnificent kitchen, but my favorite is the stained concrete counters with leaves in the design. Yes, that was done with real leaves to keep the organic feel. I've sold thousands of lake houses, all price ranges, all styles, and this is by far my favorite door on the interior ever. The owners were inspired by the beautiful woodwork at a furniture store in Jasper, Georgia. There, they connected with a talented woodworker who created this masterpiece. Each leaf was carved separately. It's really something, isn't it? I just love it. Love this gorgeous family room and the gaming area, but there's an interesting piece in here that requires some explanation. I'm excited to introduce to you our host, Mike Briggs. Mike is a former executive with UPS, and this is his beautiful home. And Mike, I know your wife Lynn doesn't allow smoking here, and I noticed you have a cigar displayed here. Tell us the story about that.
Well, actually, when they were filming the movie Sabotage starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, we were doing it for charity. And one of the rules that my wife set down was no smoking in the house. First thing Arnold did was smoke in the house, and he was quickly reprimanded. And we made that part of a memory and mounted this cigar on the picture in memory of the movie.
Another really cool feature in this house is this bar. I just love this bar. Mike, tell us about the carvings.
Absolutely. These were all hand done, and each one has a little individual story. This one here actually was on the cover of Field and Magazine some time back, and it's a replica. This, the artist made a hand drawing for me because he thought that's kind of represented Lake Lanier. But the most interesting carving that we've got was done by a man who was blind from birth in Houston, Texas, an elderly gentleman that made this whole thing with just a hammer and a nail.
Wow.
Truly unique.
That's wild. Yeah, I think I could retire here. I'm Bev Knight. I'm your host for American Dream TV's Selling Atlanta. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is American Dream TV. My name is April Davis. I'm your lovely host today. We're going to tour the amazing community of Palmer Falls here in Douglasville, Georgia. Come on and let's take a look at this 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom estate. Let's go. This beautiful home features very high ceilings. It also features a extravagant 10-foot chandelier. It also has amazing features within the formal dining room, new lighting, new paint. Very, very nice. This beautiful home also has an amazing lake, great for fishing, family events. It also features a very nice sloped lot, perfect for a pool, and it also has an amazing deck on the back. This amazing home also features a finished basement, which is set up for the ultimate man cave. Great for sporting events, hanging with your friends, your family. Has an awesome movie theater as well. It also has a gym where you can work out in the pleasure of your own home. It also has a loft for a great office space. Thanks for touring this beautiful home with me. It's so amazing. I know it's going to attract a lot of buyers. So now we're going to go head over to another part of Atlanta where it's so nice. It's called the Porsche Center. We're having a black tie gala tonight and I'm going to take you all with me. Let's go. And now we're here at the Porsche Experience Center here in Atlanta, Georgia. Anyone can come here and take a race on the track. And now we're gonna go check it out while they're walking in. Hey guys, so I just finished the Porsche Experience Drive and oh my God, let me just tell you, it was so exciting and thrilling. I was so scared, but it was an awesome experience. If you're in the Atlanta area, you have to come check out this Porsche Experience Center. You're gonna love it. I'm April Davis. Thanks for joining me on another episode of the American Dream Selling Atlanta. See you next time.
I'm Kelly Anderson, co-host of the American Dream TV.
And I'm Lindsay McCarter, and we are so excited to bring you out today to Halcyon so we can show you all that this great area has to offer. So today we brought you outside to the green space at Halcyon. This is one of the most popular hangout spots here. As you look around, you're going to see restaurants, shopping, movie theaters, and so much more.
There's restaurants for people, there's stores for dogs. Everybody has a place here at Halcyon.
Hey, Adam!
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us. So today we're with Adam, the general manager of Halcyon. We're gonna ask him a lot of questions about how Halcyon came about and what it has to offer.
Let me give you a tour around.
Perfect, sounds great. One thing that I love about Halcyon and that my family loves is all of the great activities you put on. Can you tell us some more about that?
Yeah, we've got a very active marketing calendar with major events like Doodle Dog Days,
Woo!
Witches Night Out, we've got Cornhole Leagues, and weekly farmers market. We wanted to take advantage of all the natural resources in the area, including the Big Creek Greenway and the 13 miles of trails that they have that go up and down the county.
That's so great. I know my friends' favorite things is that they live close by. They can hop on their bikes, come have dinner in the summer, let the kids play, and then head on home.
I wanted to take you on a tour of one of our original and most prominent restaurants at the property, Cherry Street Brew Pub.
We are so excited. Let's go on in. So Adam told me I need to find somebody named Tommy, one of the general managers here.
Tommy.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We're so excited to be out here at Cherry Street to learn more about what this great place is that you have tucked back here.
Thank you so much for coming and checking out our bar and brew house as a whole.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, and just quick note,
Yeah.
separate of our amazing food menu that I personally am super excited about, we also have an amazing beer selection. All of the beers that we sell or on tap here, we make here. So if you look up there, we have all of our bright tanks, which we literally create all of our beers there, and we keg them out and then we distribute them out elsewhere.
That's so amazing. I think one of my husband's favorite beers might be the coconut porter.
Yes, absolutely. The coconut porter has been around for much longer than I have. It's one of our staples.
Hey, come on in. Want to show you some gorgeous real estate just 10 minutes away from Halcyon. Let's take a look. Here at 2820 Creek Tree Lane, you will be amazed by the architectural details. Every room that you see is going to have different elements. Here we are in the heart of the home, where everybody loves to be. You're going to enjoy this open concept with the keeping room, the vaulted ceiling, another fireplace, not to mention this breakfast nook. Have you ever seen such a beautiful dome ceiling right here? Here in this amazing home, you can enjoy a finished basement. Not many places you can enjoy that. Here you're going to love the kitchenette, the media room where we already have a movie going. How about a pool game? Anybody want to play? You're going to enjoy the exercise room, infrared spa, and so much more.
Thank you so much for joining us today on this episode of The American Dream. We're so grateful that we had the opportunity to show you all of what Halcyon has to offer. The lifestyle, including shops, restaurants, movie theater, and that amazing green space.
Yes, and less than 10 minutes away, you can enjoy an amazing 8,100 square foot home in Creekstone Estates. To see more amazing homes, amazing lifestyle, check us out on the next episode of American Dream TV. Thanks for your time today.
Welcome to Smyrna, Georgia. I'm Deborah Morton with American Dream TV. Today we're just north of Atlanta at the beautiful, beautiful Grove at King Springs, and I want to show you some wonderful new construction. Multiple properties available, and it's gorgeous. Come on, let's take a look. Hi, Jeff.
Hey there. So nice to have you.
Thanks for having me. Everybody, this is Jeff Kane, the owner and builder of this beautiful home and several others here in Smyrna, Georgia. Jeff, this home is stunning.
Well, thank you. It's also extremely efficient, green building. The homeowners are going to be shocked at how inexpensive it is to maintain this home.
Well, Jeff, you know everybody wants to see this beautiful home. Let's go show them.
Absolutely. We have a large open concept living room, dining space and kitchen, custom cabinetry all the way to the ceiling, high-end trim everywhere, beautiful sliding glass door and windows. It has a fantastic backyard for young kids who want to play soccer or any kind of sports. It's also a fantastic yard if somebody wanted to put in a pool.
Jeff, thank you so much for having us. The architectural styling and details are just so beautiful, and it's just luxurious throughout.
Thank you. We tried to think of everything, and we hope that the homeowner will enjoy the home as much as we've enjoyed building it.
Absolutely. So now we're going to head over to the Battery and show some of the lifestyle and the wonderful amenities of living in this perfect location here in Smyrna.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
All right, we'll see you there. Welcome back. Now we're at the world famous PBR located at the Battery. We are just north of Atlanta at one of my favorite places. PBR is a destination nightclub located at the Battery, which is home of the World Championship Atlanta Braves. When the Braves built their stadium here in Cobb County a few years ago, they built this awesome mix of live, work, play. We have clubs, restaurants, dinings, and shop. And now I'm here with Justin Gillis, the general manager of PBR.
Well, I'm excited you're here now because in about 45 minutes, this whole place is just going to be packed and full of sounds, from bull riding to beer drinking to line dancing. So I'm glad we got you here now so we can talk.
Thank you so much for sneaking us in early so we could get a sneak peek about your awesome nightclub and to tell people more about how fun it is. We're drawing people in from all over Atlanta as a destination place for entertainment.
We are. The Battery did a wonderful job bringing so much entertainment factor here to the Battery, from the Roxy to Sports and Social Atlanta to PBR to the many other restaurants and
like
shops.
Antico and Superica Tex-Mex, one of my favorites.
Yes, absolutely. Some of the best pizza is Antico for sure. But it's we provide just a melting pot of people that get to experience just entertainment at its finest, and we're bringing people up from Atlanta. We're bringing people out from Cobb County, and it's, like I said, it's just a melting pot of people having a great time.
So what's it like on a baseball night? You know, postseason Braves, it was so fun.
The Braves bring so much energy here to the Battery, and it elevates our nights here at PBR, elbow to elbow fun, if you will, with dancing, with the bull riding, and some of the players coming over and enjoying their night with us as well. So it's a good time for everybody to just have a great time with each other. Throughout off season, we still see so many people that come through the Battery because they love the shopping experiences, the dining experiences, and also what the Braves put on for us here out on the greens and pictures with Santa, and it keeps that energy level up year round.
Thanks you so much, Justin, for being with us tonight.
My pleasure.
And I look forward to 45 minutes when we open.
Absolutely.
It's great to be in the hometown of the World Championship Atlanta Braves. I'm Deborah Morton with American Dream TV, coming to you from the Battery in Smyrna, Georgia, and we are selling Atlanta.
Hey guys, this is Tim with the Tim Stout Group. Welcome to another episode of the American Dream Selling Atlanta. Today we're in another small town in South Atlanta of Sonoya, and today I'm meeting with Dub Pierman, the mayor of Sonoya. Thanks for being here, Dub.
Nice to meet you.
Sonoya, what is it?
It's actually it's a combination of any of those. The natives will call it Sonoy. Our tourists will pronounce it Sonoya, and some of the residents that live just outside the city limits will call it Sonoa.
So Sonoya has really blew up in the last 10 years?
Very much so, yes. Population-wise, it's probably increased in progressive in a 10% range, somewhere in that neighborhood. Popularity-wise, we get a lot more visitors than we used to.
There's quite a bit of filming here, and then all of a sudden The Walking Dead comes to town and puts it on the map.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
It's definitely become a vibrant little micro economy that's growing right in this area. We see a lot of unique stores, gift shops, bookstores, things of that nature that aren't chain related. They're all individual shop owners that are making that happen.
I live about a mile from here, and I love Sonoy. I love the downtown. I'm here at least probably 4 nights a week eating dinner. Yeah, I love it here. One thing I do know about Sonoy is they have an awesome coffee shop. You want to get a cup of coffee and finish this conversation?
I'd love to get a coffee.
So we've talked about some of the past and what's going on right now. Let's talk about what do you see coming? Because you're involved in everyday life here, and you sort of know what's coming with zoning and planning. What do you see happening in the future?
The biggest thing that we've got to try and control is the type of growth that we're getting, because if we grow too fast, we can lose the essential feel of what the downtown area is. Absolutely. So trying to work with the developer and the property owners and make sure that we can keep the feel of our city as we expand, and we are trying to expand. Cities either are growing or they're dying.
Okay, so if I'm coming to Sonoy just to see what's going on,
sure.
Awesome coffee shop. What are 2 or 3 more things that I have to see?
We've got a lot of great restaurants in town. There's a lot of people coming from North Atlanta down to Sonoy simply to visit the smaller shops. And we also have a historical museum run by the Sonoy Area Historical Society. But there are a lot of people that put a lot of work into this well before I got here. So I appreciate all of their efforts, or there wouldn't be anything for me to take care of.
Well, I appreciate you, Deb.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Appreciate it.
Hey guys, 5 minutes from downtown Sonoy, I'm at my newest listing, 129 Gordon Manor Court. And I really wanted to show you guys this house because it's a custom built house. It's got a custom pool. Everything about this house is amazing, and I really want you guys to check it out. As you can see, this house is amazing. It has got an open concept. It's a custom built home, 5 minutes from downtown Sonoy. This home is built for a family. My favorite part is the kitchen. And one of the main reasons part of the kitchen is you can really see the fine fixtures and the upgrades. In this area, we're competing against a lot of new construction homes because new construction is popular and going up everywhere. Now, the master bedroom is one of my favorite places. One, because it's got a great ensuite bathroom. It's very open. We have a great ceiling. We have a great view of the backyard. We have a custom pool out there, and we can see the entire back area just through here. Thank you for joining me on this tour of this beautiful home in the town of Sonoy. Sonoy has a lot to offer. Thanks for allowing me to be your host of this episode of The American Dream. If you have any questions about Sonoy, reach out to me on Instagram at @TimStout. Be happy to help you, and we'll see you at the next episode.
Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of The American Dream Atlanta. I'm Molly with Southeast Mortgage, and until next time, cheers to your American Dream.
Hello, America, and welcome to The American Dream, a national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture.